Get Linda live. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Railbirds coverage of the 23rd Annual Western VCA 8-Ball Championships. Your commentators for this match is myself, Sherry Ross, and joining me is Linda Carter.
Hey, everybody. Good to be here in beautiful Lincoln City. Of course, I'm married to one of these players. You get to guess which one.
Yeah. And the last names don't match, so.
So I'll be rooting, but I'll try and be impartial.
So your opponents are Mike Zimmerman at the table currently racking versus Scott Barnard. This is a winner. This is winner's side, right?
Yes.
This is a winner's side platinum division match.
He just finished a gut-wrenching hill thrill match and almost scratched, getting position on the 8, and it bounced out. And then he was home free. So let's see what he does here.
Now you guys Mike, I know, hasn't been playing hardly at all since you guys moved.
Not at all.
How many years ago?
In fact, I just got him. I kind of finagled him to qualify, get his 8 weeks in, because I told him that our team really needed him because we're going to be out of first place if you didn't come and show up because we didn't have enough players. Little did he know we were in first by 123 games, but
he's gonna know now. Now he'll never go back and watch this.
No. And then when he got there, there were a couple players, his buddies, that he never thought would be playing league. So he said, "Oh, okay, it's not so bad. I'll play."
Yeah, it's, if you're gonna do something in pool right now outside of being a pro, this is what you got to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Bar boxes.
Mike's got real good cue ball control. He spins his ball so nicely.
He does. He gets so much action on the cue ball. And when he cues, it doesn't really look like he's outside, on the ball that much. But when he lets through, somewhat like the Filipinos, he generates that spin.
Yeah. I used to love watching him play every day, and then you had to steal him away to Oregon.
I know. We lost a good competitor, but there's tons more up there.
Yeah, they're coming around everywhere. All right, so let's see. So Mike, he's playing this combination here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that where you hear it cutting out, that's this here that's taking care of the background noise for us, so you're not losing your connection.
Okay.
It'll start to let it through as soon as you start to speak. Mike's trying to figure out how he wants to take care of this 3-2. If he had the angle right there, he'd shoot it.
He's too far up to.
Yeah,
he needs to come down some more.
I know. So just a little bit of top left here to come back, miss the 9, and get that.
Yeah, he's going 3 rail shape.
He's
nice.
Yeah, he can shoot the 4 and then get on the 3. Right, 4 goes.
Can do that, but I think he's looking at the combo.
He's trying to see where he wants to get for position when he shoots the combo. Where's the other ball going to go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that he can get back down to the 4.
Yeah.
8 goes in any one of 4 pockets.
Yeah, and he also has the 7 ball over there by the 8. Pocket speed.
Yep,
nice shot,
it's
Mike.
Good.
Now he can shoot the 2 in, and if he needs to open up the 4, he can, but it looks to me like it goes. He can just draw off over kind of like it at the 10 ball maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking he could use that as a stopper, but he's following.
Maybe it does need to be opened up.
I think if you're on the left side of the 10, it would be fine. Yeah, he just pushed it out.
Yeah, now there's no doubt.
I don't think he wanted to go that far, though.
He may putting all kinds of stuff into play here. He shoots the 7. He can get in trouble trying to get to the 4.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to go a couple of rails. The 7 passes the 8, so if he could drag to the end rail and come back up the other side of the 11-13, or go a couple of rails to it. He's looking at coming back, hitting it with some reverse to come back up off the end rail, maybe.
Yeah, he does not like using inside English, ever, unless the ball's in the pocket.
Yeah.
Sometimes he tells me he's amazed that I used inside. To me, it's just, you know, another method of aiming.
Yeah.
That, but even at this angle, I'm not sure inside's going to stall that out enough. It could feed through the, whatever that blue ball is and the green ball. These Cyclops balls.
Yeah.
We're just trying to.
The blue one is the 7 ball.
No, I meant the stripes.
Oh, the 15. Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a little while, you know, first time I played. We're playing 9 ball. And man, it's confusing, you know, that 6 and that 7. And Kevin says, Sherry, the 6 is still green. I'm like, oh, okay.
This one he might use inside.
To the side rail, to the end rail, and straighten it back up.
Yeah, don't go.
Bump
hit.
it, bump it, bump it.
There we go, honey. I mean, whoops.
Yeah, that's okay.
Gave it away.
Yeah, because nobody knows. Linda is married to Mike. They've been together for many a moon.
27 years.
Yeah. Bounce off the rail. Nice shot. Now, you know, you saw Mike. He took a fair amount of time there on that 4 ball and stuff. But we're still only, you know, a few minutes into this, and game number 1 is over. Oh. Kevin's going to have to go back and pick up that first game off of the online recording. I forgot to hit the start button. Oh. It's streaming. It's recording on YouTube, but it wasn't recording to my hard drive.
Oh, got it. Now, how much do you know about Scott?
I know nothing about Scott. I know Scott is a 601 Fargo rate.
I see that. That means he's a pretty accomplished player.
Yeah, yeah.
And he didn't get here to this point either by being a slouch.
No, so. You don't get over 600 by not knowing how to play pool.
And winning those matches against other good players.
What did I do? There it is.
Ooh, I want to see his break. I bet he can really whop him.
Is this the final board? Or because this says
they will go to the final board from here.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it is the final board.
Yeah, because it says 1-1 on it, and I know this isn't first round, so it's got to be the first. It's got to be the first round of the final board.
Yeah, so everyone playing from here on out in the platinum is
in the moolah.
Is in the money.
We're in the money.
Wow, he could slug them. There's some trouble balls up here at this end rail and also down at the side rail.
Yeah, 123 players in that platinum division. First place is $2,000. Second place is $1,360. Third is $920. Fourth is $625, and sixth is $420.
So we pocketed a ball, and stripes definitely look like the good ones.
Yeah, especially this 8 ball goes, and it looks like it
does.
Goes.
Yeah. And he's got the 9 here to break out that 13, and everything else is easy peasy.
So where are you guys at? You're in Medford?
We're in Medford. They call it Methford.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
Or Deadford.
Oh, that's terrible.
Either one.
There's a lot of little towns that could be called something along those lines nowadays. It's sad.
Yes, very sad.
So,
But we have a thriving pool room. It's gorgeous. It's called Rackham. It has 7 diamonds. So we have been shooting on them. And I have to tell you that if it hits any rubber on the ones at home, it is not going to go in. It's got a big shelf and it's just going to flop back and forth.
are they the shimmed down to the 4 1/4?
They are. But it isn't really the tightness that hurts us.
The shelf.
It's the shelf.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the angle going in,
Yeah.
especially if it's near a rail. Yeah, you've got a very narrow margin to make that.
That if you're wondering what the shelf is the section of the slate that extends into the pocket past the where the rails stop, the points of the rails. That is the shelf.
And if it extends far out, a ball can actually be totally hidden within the pocket and still be standing on the table, which makes it very tough to
That's
go
like-
rail first or
Yeah,
anything.
go up to Canada to find those.
But yeah, we got a great pool room. I do also have to say that Mike and I were sponsored by Ernie Amori Q's, and he does have a booth here.
He's a great guy. I really
Super
like
good,
Ernie.
great guy. Love him. In Vegas, he would always give me turtles candy.
Right on.
Yeah.
All right. So what's Mike? Mike Solids, right?
Yeah, he's got a tougher thing. He's thinking, do I want to take the 6 now and get the 4 out when the 4 could go off the 9
Yeah.
and leave him tied up? Or do I want to, he's got to work on that blue ball, whatever it is up there.
Pardon me. Oh, tickle in my throat. And he's cutting this in.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah, he's got to
didn't
somehow.
exactly get the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, he was trying to break the 7/8 out.
I think the thing that really separates Mike from a lot of players is his 3-cushion knowledge and being able to play safe, really lock up safe.
Yeah, well, and you can't really play him a lock-up safe because he knows, what you're saying, the 3-cushion, he knows the rails really well. I asked him, I said, so, you're going to come over and sit down? He kind of laughed at me. I said, yeah, just come on in and tell him hit 1,000,000 balls. That's how you learn.
Yep. Yep. That's what Dan Louie told me my very first and only lesson I had.
Well, that's what people ask him, well, how do you do this? He says, hit 1,000,000 balls.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I heard him say that at the pool room.
Yeah. Yeah, he may be playing.
I wonder if he can thin off of the 2 and roll the cue ball in
That's
behind
what I
the
was
8/7.
thinking too. But
Yeah, maybe kind of nudge
but
it.
that 9's there.
Yeah. Maybe the 2 comes out and blocks it. You'd have to get it in under the rail, under the 8
Exactly.
ball.
I mean, they've actually got one hanging everywhere, so
Yeah.
a kick is also possible if he leaves him. He remembers, just learning safeties as a kid and, as a young man, I should say. And Monk would come around the table and start laughing at him. And it bugged him so much. One day he asked him, what are you laughing at? He goes, you think that's safe? And if you know Monk, it's Warren Costanza.
Uh-huh.
And he has this grumpy little face, but he's so cute. And just always got the poker face. And he said, that is not safe. You got to freeze him on a ball. So from then, Mike worked on his safes, and
Yeah, that's
he's
what
gotten better.
something I was looking at here too is that he could possibly thin off of the 3 and pocket the 9 and let the cue ball float down, but
Yeah, you're letting it loose
Yeah.
without pocketing a ball. And
oh, he made that bank. Nice shot.
yeah, that's so thin.
Yeah, no. If it goes, if he can make
he's
this
got a good
ball,
breakout.
Yeah, he's got a breakout on the 7. I mean, he wouldn't have he was playing shape for this breakout. So now he's just quadruple checking it, probably squinting, got one eye closed. Well, all of us pool players do that squint when I
Yeah.
squint.
I squint all the time.
Yeah. So how you said you're up next here, right?
Yes.
Might
Yeah,
be
I'll
it
be in
might
the
be then
electric
you.
chair.
Yeah. Do you know who you're playing?
No,
Probably don't want to know either.
I don't want to know.
So guys, I'm sorry I can't tell you who the other half of the next match is.
Yeah, kind of amazing we both made it to the money, at least.
And what division are you in?
I'm in gold, one step down.
Okay.
He's got to be careful how he hits this.
Oh,
Yeah.
get out. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to
Man.
come behind it more to kick it out.
Oh, yeah, he needed it too. He needed the ball out so that he can get down table for the 6 next. Because he can't play a combination. Playing it off of the 12, possibly. Mike also used to be, I don't know what he's done as far as one hole anymore. Was a great one pocket player. So this length of the table bank isn't out of line for him. As long as there's no double kiss there.
Yeah, I think he's just going to try and get that guy out of there. Oh, he's going to tie it up. Now, I don't know how effective that's going to be because
You got nothing to break it.
someone can go off the 10 possibly and break that out.
Yeah.
Or there isn't anything apparent right now, but
Yeah, or he can
Good.
get on the ball that's in the side pocket to be able to break it out. Mike doesn't have anything down there for a breakout.
yeah, exactly. It's going to be tough. So he's playing smart. Mike does have the 4 on the side.
Yeah, and actually, if he can cut that 4 on the side, the cue ball's going right to
He's
the...
got a big pocket while the 9 is there.
Yeah, but look, the cue ball looks like it would go right at that 10-7, or pretty darn close to it.
I'm not sure how clear the 6 is on the other side, though, to get shape on.
Let's see if I can get it with my other camera. If he gets that 4 out of there, yeah, he'll have a good opening on the 6 ball. That's what he was trying.
Yeah.
And fortunately, he
Overcut
didn't.
it.
Yeah, fortunately, he didn't break out the 7. Yeah, if anything there, you undercut that so it goes off the 9, Mikey.
So right now, actually, Scott has the advantage because he's got a lot of balls out. A lot of people, beginners, think that, you know, if you get all your balls off the table, you know, I beat so-and-so, they had 6 balls left on the table. The person who has the balls on the table almost always has the advantage at this level because they can run out.
Yeah.
But there's also more to hide behind. There's more options
Yeah,
to play safe.
More swings at breakouts when you have more balls on the table.
Yeah. And if you can tell, all 3 of Mike's balls, you have to be somewhere good for them to go.
Yeah. I think Scott was looking at maybe a place to play safe, and you could thin off of you could bank the 13 down table, give yourself a breakout ball, and maybe get the cue ball, draw the cue ball over in behind the 11.
I think that's what he's doing.
He looks like he's putting it in front of the 6. No.
Yeah, he just did not want to leave Mike at an angle on the 4 to be able to break out the 7.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing on the 4. Nothing, you know, accidentally slide by the 11 and give him the 6.
But now that everything is over there, Mike does have a an option to leave, to make that combo and leave him over
You make
somewhat there by the second
play
diamond.
the 7-10 combination and leave the cue ball over.
Maybe on
Nice.
this rail or
Yeah.
whatever.
He's playing
doing
safe.
something.
Is he trying to pocket the 9 ball? Get up there, ball.
Okay. I don't know if he blocked that 11 though.
It does not look like it's blocked. Looks like it's got.
But Scott now has to worry about getting his 10 up there. He has no breakout balls up there either.
Man. Like I'm out, out here to the coast and all of the moisture and everything in the air, and all of a sudden I've got this thing that got a hold of my lungs that doesn't want to go away. Uh-oh. He didn't
He
roll
went
up.
a little far.
I think, yep. A little bit too
He's
far.
got a combo.
Yeah, can he shoot this? The 12, 7, 10.
Yeah. That was a Hail Mary and didn't control anything, but he's going to be okay, I guess.
Yeah, just roll this 13 into the side. Should stop for the 12 ball. And if he doesn't think he can go to the end rail and back out. But I think he can hold this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Those are not really a hanger. The closer to the rail ball is, the side closes up and you have a very narrow shoot. But he definitely should have probably made that.
And at that slower speed, the cue ball kind of grabs a hold of the object ball a little bit.
Mike.
So, no, he didn't.
Oh, did it get it lucky? No, he didn't.
Oh, he.
I think he was just clicking his heels too early there.
Yeah, he was like, okay, got another one.
Got Paul Marquez on the next table over. Can't tell who his opponent is.
I can't see. I don't know the person. Is it Kings? Is he playing Kings Santis? Santee, is that who that is?
I think so. So he's kicking with English. No, he's going to make in the 12.
Yeah. Cutting the 12 in. And he's hit that good.
Yeah. Yeah, you can cheat the pocket and stop it right there.
Yeah. And the side.
And it's 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't afford to make any errors at this level because they're going to clean up on you.
Yeah, Mikey's kicking himself, and then he's going to get over it and run out.
Well, we can hope.
Yeah. See, I hope for everybody to do that. I like to see a really good pull. I mean, I'm not married to anybody out there, and if I was, if Kevin was out there playing, we all know I'd be really cheering for him.
That's right.
So I can't fault you for cheering for your husband.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody else should be able to either.
Yeah. Well, I wish I knew more about Scott. You know, I'd like to talk about him as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what league he comes out of?
Well, yeah, I can go on to Fargo and tell you where he's from. He's from Kaiser, Oregon.
Okay. That's up by Portland, right?
I think so. And there's a couple of leagues up in that area. So could be Cindy Doty, could be. What's the other one? Is it Cherry? Might be. I don't know. There's a couple of leagues up in that area. All right, Mikey's made a ball, at least. Well, he's only made one ball.
So speaking of the three cushion stuff, he would go to a bowling alley and they had some pool tables there, and he saw some money exchanging hands.
Shirley Morgan to the terminus, please. Shirley Morgan to
And
the terminus.
said, "Huh, that looks interesting. Maybe I'll do that." And so he spent his allowance every week trying to learn how to play three cushion with a little old man who was glad to take his money. But by the end, Mike could beat him, and the rest is history. He went on the road with Dave Peona and Cole Dixon, so he's got a lot of great stories about those times in the wild 60s.
Yeah, see, I'd love to get him, you know, and JD and Danny in here just sitting there talking about stories like that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny, you know. I'll every now and again, you know, somebody's got a super thin cut, and I'll be like, "Now you need to channel your inner Cole Dixon," and a lot of people don't understand it. Cole was probably the best cutter out there.
I was afraid of that. I
Oh,
saw that
no.
coming before he shot it. Ugh.
But you know, for the dough, Cole would set up those stupid cut trick shots all day long and cut them in. And so yeah, it's one of the things that I say, you know, channel your inner Cole Dixon. One of the old timers. Well, yeah, he's older out in Michigan. He's like, I heard you say something. He's like, you know, how do you know Cole Dixon? Oh,
Everybody knew Cole Dixon.
yeah.
He was a gambler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Before he, you know, kind of fell off the map, he came to Seattle to play Harry a couple of times, and that's how I got to know who he was. And he actually worked with me a little bit on cutting balls, so that
Nice.
was pretty neat to have happen.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you can get a pro's or an old-time gambler's advice, make sure you take it and listen,
Yeah,
because they've already hit those million balls.
yeah. Plus. Right. Ball in hand here. This is with the ball in hand still here, right? I think I thought
Yeah.
I just saw him place the ball down.
And they're wide open.
Yeah, they are. He's got to have something really funny happen for him not to get out here.
He's either saving the 1 or the 3 for his last key ball,
Yeah.
his run.
And I think with the 3, does that 8 go in the other side pocket? It's like where you could play it anywhere? Yeah, it does. So, yeah.
Once the 1 is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's probably going to use the 3 as his out ball because he can go forward, slide backwards, do just about anything from the 3 to get there. The 1, you've got that 13, you know, that can get in your way.
Yeah. Well, the thing with Mike right now is, you know, it really feels bad when you're at this level and you know that there is a possibility to scratch, like that 2-rail scratch. You try not to because you know it's there and you still do it anyway. It's so frustrating. And because a lot of players don't even realize that it is a possibility.
Yeah.
But when you know and you still do it, that's really bad. But it happens
Yeah.
to everybody.
Yeah, I've seen, you know, even the top pros do it or miss some stupid straight-in shot that you think they're supposed to make blindfolded.
Yeah.
You still have to execute.
Now, this is touchy because if he doesn't get fairly straight
To the terminus, please.
on this,
They might be
he
able to
could
go.
just roll forward.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
he's drawn. Well, he's got
is he
the
trying
11
to
there.
bump the 11 out maybe with it?
Yeah.
8 in the corner pocket.
It,
All right.
okay. 2 to 1. Scott.
2-1 Scott.
Scott the shot. Mike's walking off in disappointment.
Yeah.
Now, look at that. Mike's gone down to 44% and Scott went up to 56%.
Yep. Yeah, they switched roles there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I still got a feeling it's going to end up a really tight match.
Yeah, I do too.
So many of them are.
Especially when you give games away
Yeah.
like that. Takes him a little bit to settle into it. Like you said, he has not been playing. He plays his 2 to 5 games of league a week, which that'll probably be it for a year.
Yeah.
And he is working 4 10-hour days, so that kind of puts a damper on pool playing.
Yeah,
He's
it
so
does.
tired when he gets home.
I know. You know, we leave here and I'm just exhausted by, the end of 12, 14, 16 hours.
I don't blame you.
But, we enjoy it.
Yeah, so you get to go to all over the map and do this?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we did Derby City. We went to Nationals. We did the WPBA out in Michigan. We do most of the NAPT events. Well, we've been able to do most of them. You have to bid on them.
Mm.
And now coming in and doing this one, and then we do our local women's tour out there.
He's got he's got the 10 if he wants to take stripes to get the blue ball.
The blue one.
The 10.
Which blue one? That's
The
the
10-6.
that's the 15.
Is that the 15?
Yeah, the 10 is still the original color blue, that darker
Oh.
blue. Yeah. Yeah, the 15 is the robin's egg
Yeah,
blue
see,
stripe.
Cyclops went and redid all the colors in pastels and like old school. Still trying to figure out these. Well, the 10 ball was really tough,
Yeah.
especially for Mike because he hasn't played with them ever. So, and this cue ball is a little bit heavier than a red circle,
Yeah.
so it doesn't deflect as wide. You can scratch out of a different place than where you would normally expect it to hit on a rail.
Okay, well, Scott's called safe. I think he's just going to thin the very back side of this.
Mm-hmm. Kind of made it uglier.
So with the solids here, what is Mike going to do?
What would Mikey do? It's probably, I don't know. It's still open, isn't it?
Oh, I guess it is.
Yeah.
There's M1 pocket
Yeah.
moves. He's putting the moves on you, Scott.
Yeah, he has that little baby touch down. I end up plowing through
Yeah, I can't hit those.
if I'm, aiming straight at it.
Yeah, my arm wants to go too far forward.
Right.
You're always told follow through, but you can't.
Not that one. Oh, yeah, he's got that sweet little touch.
Mike think he entered the one pocket tournament?
How many times have you seen safe like this right off of, say back and forth like this right off of the break? You don't see that.
The reversal move. He's laughing.
Yeah, no, you know, Scott shots at the on the solids here. What do you want to shoot?
Yeah.
You got to get just the 6 ball broke out.
Well, he doesn't really have a good shot on anything
Well, what if you go back to doing the
except
same?
a solid.
Yeah, what if you go back to doing the same thing they were just doing and bump the 5 down table and stick the cue ball on the back of the 7?
Mm-hmm. Well, he may actually make this.
He's shooting the 7.
Yeah, he was going for the make.
Yeah. Yeah, now look, he's left Mike this angle on the 1 here where he could probably go follow forward and break out this 6. He hit that good, just barely rattled it, got a good line.
Yeah, you may want the. It looks like he's comboing here.
Yeah, that angle must not be there.
Whoa, did not want that.
Yeah, no. Now it's even more funner.
Mm-hmm. Look at the 5.
Yeah. Yeah, the 5, the deuce 3,
Yeah.
the 8. Safe off the side of the 2, back behind the 2-3. No. He's trying to corner hook him.
Oh, got a scratch.
Oy, oy, oy.
See, there's that instance where it follows straighter than what you think it's going to.
I got angle, I got angle. Nope.
Hi, dear. Well, unembarrass yourself.
Pick yourself up by the bootstraps.
Yeah, one thing is, too, that you're not supposed to think about being live streamed or what have you, but it does kind of can play with your head a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, I have a theory that every camera you add to the table for some reason is like adding another shim to the pocket. It seems to tighten them right up. And we've got 3 on this table.
It does.
So I don't know if it tightens your arm up or tightens the table up, but it tightens something up.
All right, so he's going to separate these balls.
I was trying to
Playing
freeze
safe.
Mikey. Yeah, I was trying to freeze Mikey on the back of it there. And letting him see the 5. Yeah.
He's got the 1, he's got the 4, which is kind of improbable.
Yeah, he can't see any of it. The only one he can see is the 5 ball. He's going to try and push this right back over to it.
Is it still open?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not open. He established. He's like, Mike, I got stripes.
Pay attention, Mikey.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been critical right there. And he can move out the 13 here too if he spins it over.
Yeah, Mikey established when he shot that combination.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot.
Oh.
Well, that's going to narrow that channel down for the 10.
Yeah.
By putting that 4 there.
Yeah. He could, if you wanted to do a wafer thin cut, you could cut it in right now. But I wouldn't want to cut it in.
No.
You got a nice easy shot on the 13 here.
And if you get fairly straight on the 11, you can probably get on the 10 as well.
Yeah. And he's got to get short side on that 12 too.
Mm-hmm.
Can you roll forward with the 14 to get on the short side?
Maybe.
Maybe save the 13 for your out ball. And roll forward from the 14 to get behind the 12 to go forward to the 11.
I don't think he can take the 14. It's not straight enough.
Yeah, no, okay, no, it's
going to
not.
swing over the left.
Yeah. I'm looking at it on the other screen now, and yeah, it's definitely going to go the other way.
But he's going to take it. But maybe get a better line for this 13. It's still pretty much the same as it was.
Same line. You needed to come back even further.
Yeah. Okay, plan B.
Next. Going to try and follow forward to get to the
well, he can
gap
punch
on the
it
10.
over on this. There is a little back cut on it, so we can hit the rail and punch over. But he's going to go 2 rails. Always trying to play shape on this 10.
Yeah, he's trying
Which
to
is
get
a good choice because now he can sail it on down and maybe get that better line. He's got to be careful not to go too far, though.
Yeah, and that line to get on the 13 to be able to fall forward is just at the
The
verge of
the
too
one,
far.
yeah, behind the one.
Yeah.
There may be a way also, I'm not sure what kind of line he's going to get, but to spin it and run into it, which you never really want to do.
Yeah.
Mike
no.
says if you run into a ball you're not supposed to, you ought to be shot. So that's how extreme.
Yeah.
You don't. You play the table. You don't. And the way the balls lie, if you can.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't break out a ball that has a pocket and things
got the
along those
same-
lines.
He got the same.
Well, what about banking it instead of cutting it in?
He could, but you know what?
Bank it cross side. Let the drag the
Yeah.
cue ball into the 12-8.
He could.
He doesn't have a whole lot of places to duck here, where Mike doesn't have a ball to make.
If the 8's not pointed at a pocket, the 12 actually goes off the 8 into that side pocket as well. But you're taking a chance of letting the 8 start flying around the table.
Yeah, Scott's called the bank on the 13 here. I thought he did anyway. No. Oh no. Come on.
Well.
All right, here you go.
Now Mike's got to get on the short side of the 8. Or do something with it to move it.
Yeah.
Judging by his last shot, though, maybe he better just start making balls.
Yeah. It's a reprieve here. Just get out, Mikey. Well, what ball do we start with? You got to get that 4 out of there.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 ball's going to be his out ball to put him
And
on
the 6 down there.
Yeah, roll up for the 6 or the 3 and then the 6.
I think he's going to do a 3 next.
Yeah, shoot the 4, the 3, the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you get balls out in the middle there too, they don't. Wow.
Really, Mike? It's you just cannot take shots for granted. You just can't. So it may not be as catastrophic as it could be because he has so many balls and one of them is hanging.
Yeah.
It's hard to play safe on all of them.
You may have to kick behind us and kick, unless he's looking at banking it.
Either banking or taking it off the 2, which is a tough shot from there.
Yeah, kick it cross side. I don't know. I was trying to show the angle there, and Scott went and stood right in the way. I don't know. He'd have to straighten it up if he tried to kick the.
Well, like I say, he could kick it short. Well, I don't think he has the angle. He has to kick it high, wide. That it would go off the 8. So he's looking at trying to avoid the 2 on the out path. I don't know. That's not very likely.
That's a pretty wide angle. You're better off at 2. You're better off 2 railing it, I think, than trying to. You got to hit it wide and then shorten it, and it's kind of hard to do that from that angle.
You may be able to follow straight through. Nope, he's cutting it. I was thinking of following farther and down to the end rail behind the 2-8.
I think he was trying to block the 2. Sit.
Yeah.
Sit.
Really.
I think he still could have shot the 1 maybe and drew back or something.
See, now that does the 2 still go?
Yeah, the 2 passes here. I'll show you that other side.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 still goes.
Okay.
It's a tight window. He can get down onto the other side of it too.
Does the 8 go past the stripe
Yes.
in the same pocket?
Yeah, it's on the same, almost exact same line as the 2 ball to get to the hole. If you shot the 2 with the 8, I think they would follow each other. It would follow it in. All right, let's.
Oh, trick play. He's playing safe. So he's blocking up the pocket, and he's making him kick.
Clog up the hole and kick. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of newer players, you know, as you progress, you'll see more and more options according to your ability to play them. And a lot of people will wonder why, you know, when you have some hanging balls and opportunities to make them, why you wouldn't just run out. But the fact of the matter is you're just trying to increase your odds of winning. When there's a ball that's a little iffy and you don't want to save that one for last, open up some options if there's some easy safes available.
Yeah, well, and you don't take your soldiers off the field until you're ready to win the war, right?
Right.
You leave them out there to battle.
Right. Sometimes you play 2 safes in a row to chip, you know, things out.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're all set, then you run out.
All right.
Just to give you a little idea of Mike, he's been asking if there's a 3-foul rule. He wanted to 3-foul somebody.
He wanted to 3-foul somebody in 8 ball.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's good, Mikey.
Mm-hmm. He needs a wife to keep him in line. You know what I mean?
Yep. Chris Robbins says, hello, ladies.
Hi, Chrissy.
Yeah. Now, will he come back for the 6 and then the 5, or will he save the 6 for his out ball? So I like getting.
Because the 8's up in that upper half, so all you
Yeah.
got to do is just sail around. Don't get hooked on his stripe.
Stephen, you are listening to myself, Sherry Ross, and Linda Carter. I thought she might know a little bit about this guy shooting right now.
Oh. Too much.
All the way down. That's a nice shot. Now all he's got to do is cut this 6 in, and it gets perfect on the, or he can draw out of there for the 8 in the side.
Yeah, I think he's just going to go one rail.
Straight in.
Or not. See, that heavier ball rolls just a
Yeah.
little bit farther. All right.
Yeah, it should be okay.
John Zimmerman and Carla Horner to the tournament.
Why do they got to say that name right?
John Zimmerman,
I know, really.
Carla Horner. Please
So
come
there's
to
another
the
Zimmerman?
That's what it sounds like. Here, let's look
Because
it up.
I have been looking up his results just by typing in Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Too lazy
Well,
to
yeah, that's
put
what
the whole name in.
Or that's what I did.
Williams and Mike Dryden.
So they're taking a break.
Mike Dryden.
All
It's
right.
2-2.
Yeah, we'll take a little break. We can take these headsets off for a minute,
Okay.
and I'll just push your little button there if you want to take it. I didn't mean it.
The recording will just join it already in progress.
But Mikey makes nice out that game.
All right, we're back from break. Players are back from break. I'm back from break.
Again.
Again, how many breaks did I have today?
Oh, you were gone for like 2 hours earlier. I told everybody you were taking lunch.
Nice break. Good spread.
Eight ball almost went.
Nobody home?
Nobody home.
No friends? Man, that's a wide open spread.
Yes, it is.
All right, what do we like?
Uh,
I think I like solids just because of that 14 doesn't go anywhere. Or whatever that is out in the middle over there by the 8.
that's a 14. It goes in this upper right-hand corner pocket. Once the cue ball isn't sitting over there.
Be kind of unusual to try to shoot the 14 in that upper right corner with the cue ball there.
Yeah.
Be an interesting shot.
Yes, yes it would. So is that cue up over there? It is not. They must have the raffle girl. Every day I look, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll go do a round of the raffle for Ernie. And I look over there and the queue isn't over there.
Yeah, that was the original Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So now that Linda's gone, I can tell you who our next match is.
Who's our next match?
Linda Carter and Virgil Ayers.
You couldn't say that while she was here?
She didn't want to know who she was playing.
Oh.
I asked her who she was playing. She said she didn't know, and I said, so you probably don't want to know. She said no. So I couldn't tell people who our next match was. I could tell them who half of it was. Okay.
Alrighty then.
I wonder if that's I don't know. Slide back down, get down there. That'll work.
Yeah, the two ball's far enough away from the side. It's not a problem. He doesn't have to be dead straight in.
You come out, between this 12-10 for the 4 in the side and the 7 and then the 8.
Sounds good to me.
Make it so.
Engage.
Did he come out? Is he gonna have to swerve? He's gonna have to do some swerving.
I think he's got it. Barely. Yeah, barely.
Barely. Oh my. My oh my.
Tiff Murray to the tournament desk, please. Tiff Murray, please come to the tournament desk.
Straight down. I don't dump this one in the side pocket. It goes all the way up table.
You don't just tap it in the side?
No.
I think he agrees with you. I think he's going to put it in the corner.
Can I have that thing over there? My book and everything on it.
All right, nice teamwork there. Mike breaks, Scott runs.
So I have 2 volunteers to give us a laptop if we need one, or if we want it to try to get that done tomorrow.
Yeah, I know Mike offered his.
Who?
Our roommate, Mike.
Oh, okay.
So does that mean that makes 3?
That's 3. I'd rather probably just use his.
Well, only if it's good enough.
Yeah. Well, Linda has one, Angie Berkland has one, and now Mike. So.
Alright, there is anyone left in the room who has an opponent and a score sheet, but your table is still being used. Please bring that opponent and score sheet to the tournament desk. I have a few spare tables. Once again, if you have an opponent
I was
and
going
your
to look
score
up
sheet,
something.
please bring both those up to the tournament desk, and I will get you a new table.
Nine p.m. is elite. I was going to look to see who that was. That's right. 7:30 is the next scheduled match.
Wow, look at this break.
Oh, yay.
I said we're playing 8-ball, not 1 pocket.
Oh, well, at least he made a ball, and Mikey
Yeah,
doesn't
Mikey
have to shoot.
Yeah,
You
Mikey,
have fun.
Mikey said, have fun.
Have at it.
Joe Rush to the tournament desk, please. Joe Rush to the tournament desk.
Oh, and it's pushing together even more.
Oh, joy. Have even more fun. The most fun possible. Oh, we get Clay again.
No.
Yeah, Clay and Mike Stevens. All right, what's Mikey gonna do?
Blast them all apart.
Yeah.
That's the shot I like.
Ludicrous speed, Mike. I don't think Mike's gonna do that though. Just played the 12. Nice shot, Mikey.
I know. Off the 9 and go for a secondary breakout.
That's what he was just looking at.
Man, it sure looks like that 7. I'm a bit tongue tied.
Blah blah.
I haven't even started drinking yet.
Maybe that's a problem.
Need to get a little bit more lubricated. Looks like that 7 is right in the way, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Well, Mikey was looking at it. What if you shoot the 1 and get the angle on the 14 to go into it and break them up?
Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad.
Dale Eklund to the tournament desk, please. Dale Eklund to the tournament desk.
Yeah, shoot that 11, drift over for the 14. 14 go into him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That don't seem so bad.
Can he break this 13 out from the 11?
All right, go for a tertiary breakout.
Yeah, he's like, what do I got to do?
What comes after tertiary? Quaternary or something? I don't know.
You're asking me?
Someone have to go look that up.
Clancy Kyle, table 16. Clancy Kyle, table 16. You are on the clock.
All right, well, whatever happens, don't let Scott break again. Like the tournament directors might disallow it just so we can keep the tournament moving. No more breaking for you, Scott.
I had to give my ear a break for a second. So we have, I guess maybe you should interview these people and see what kind of computers they have.
Well, if it was any good, they probably wouldn't be offering it.
That's not necessary.
That's not necessarily true, I know.
All right, so
But it's probably true. Sorry, what were you going to say? Mike, what?
Mike's probably he's gonna have to say, probably gonna be saving this 13 for his, if he can shoot the 15 and get back over on the 11 where he wants to be over there, so that he can come into the rail and kick the 13 out towards the other corner pocket. I'm wondering if he wants to, or is going to have to leave that for his out ball. Especially now with the angle where he is right now.
Tell Mike not to look up at the screen.
Mike, don't look at the screen.
So if he can get the cue ball right there, shoot that there, cue ball this way, and blam.
Okay.
I have about 5 open tables to reassign matches to. So if you are still waiting on your table, please bring your opponent to the tournament desk, and I'll get you a new table.
Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. You're welcome, Sean. And to answer your question that you sent me earlier, I didn't get to reply. You would actually just go straight to the Western BCA for that. And if you too want to know how to become a sponsor of this event or the other events that they have starting on their fun day, westernbca.org. Go to the contacts and say, hey, I want to help. He was trying to draw that back and it hopped forward on him.
Yeah.
Now he's looking at running into the 4-3 to break it out.
Yeah, it's not supposed to have to work this hard for one rack.
Yeah, that's what Mike's saying.
Uh-huh.
Not supposed to have to work this hard. So yeah, we got these 2 matches tonight, and then I think we are done for the day.
How many more you said?
2.
Sweet.
And the next one is a gold division, and then after that, it's the elite division.
Nice.
So yeah, closing the day off with some good matches for you guys. Go tell your friends. Get them on here. Make them subscribe.
Mm-hmm. You did that silently.
Yeah, imagine that.
Oh, he's got a breakout and a break in.
And
Man.
oh man. Nah. Mikey just can't get a roll.
No.
He's looking now. He's looking at trying to cut this button. He's banking her. Does it go through there? It looks like it does.
Well, he seems to think it does.
Hey, yeah. When it comes to banking and something that would be like a one-hole shot, I ain't second guessing the man.
I will defer to his expertise.
Yeah.
If he says it goes, it goes.
If he's calling it, it has a really good chance to go. Mikey's missed more banks in his life and career than I've looked at.
That doesn't mean
Yeah.
that he's missed more. I know. I know,
Sure it does.
I know. It's like I forgot more than you've ever known. I know, I know what you're going for there, but
Oh, he would have hated that shape.
yeah, what was he going to do with that?
I don't know. He
Man,
straightened it up just a little bit. It was probably the speed that did it.
Oh, he jumped up so high. I'm surprised he didn't hit his head up on those Littman lights.
Man, they look pretty sporty, don't they?
They're nice.
Yeah. And if you're wondering what the difference is with the tables, that's what it is. It is the lights. I see the light. All right. Scott's got a little bit of finagling. I mean, it looks the 4-1 both go into the upper side pocket.
Briscoe to the terminus, please. Bill Briscoe to the terminus, please.
Hey, I know that name. That's half a Team Idaho.
Which table did they say? Or did they say to the tournament desk?
I said to the tournament desk, please.
I think that means they might be thinking about playing the finals.
No.
Third place?
6 p.m. tomorrow is when they're going to try and get that match done.
Okie doke.
If any of you were out there from Team Idaho wanting to know, that's what the paper they have given me. They're trying to get that Scotch doubles done at 6 o'clock tomorrow. You are looking, they are the Littman LED lights.
Littman. Littman.
Littmanlights.com.
Yeah, this table is nice and bright, and the colors are true, and the tables behind them are dim and yellow.
They have a thing they call that in photography. The sunset. That second table almost looks like that. That nice yellow light.
Yeah, it's golden hour all day long.
Yep. 4.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's okay, Chris. We don't have graphics for him. So I hear you're coming, Chris Robbins. I saw you post. There's a team looking for a woman, strong one. Chris will be here.
What are the kitty cats going to do without her?
I think they'll get along just fine.
Yeah, probably. Nice break.
Yeah. Get out of there.
Man,
Ugh. So tell me the 6 is wired. The 6 isn't wired.
the 6 is wired to the rail.
Will Briscoe the third to the tournament desk, please. Will Briscoe.
We're calling Will again to the tournament desk. You guys are watching. Send him a message. Tell him they're calling him.
Will Briscoe.
The heck is he doing over there?
He was given the microphone raspberries.
Yeah, why was he doing that?
I don't even want to know.
We're only halfway through this thing. Is getting that punchy already?
Yep.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't let him on the live stream.
Who, Rick?
Yeah.
I'd go get him, send him over here.
I was going to send him over here to sit with you.
No. I'm bringing the rotten milk over here for you. I say that
That's
out
his,
of love, Rick.
yeah, that's his favorite. That's his favorite line.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, they're starting to open up a little.
Yeah.
I've seen one pocket games go faster than these.
You know, Mikey, he doesn't make a move until he knows exactly what he wants to do, exactly where he's wants to be and get there, and then he executes, and then he runs the rack in 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, and if he's going to move 12 balls on a single shot, he's going to plot the course of every single one of those 12 balls.
Man, I'm getting
Really?
I'm getting the hiccups now. Man, I wish I could do that.
You could just practice.
Oh man, no, my arm just wants to go through. I can't just stop it like that. It won't stop. It just wants to keep going.
All right, we have progress.
Some straight rail.
Says the quizzical pirate.
I don't know what that means.
But it'll get used to those shots.
Okay.
Huh. That's. I don't think that's what he had in mind.
No?
No, because now he's doesn't have a breakout for that 15.
You can't try and get semi-straightish on the 9-ball as straight as you can and suck back down into it? If you can see it there, like right there, and draw straight back into it, if you can see that past the 3. Oh, he missed it. Get off the 8 now. Yeah, it's just problems just want to keep manifesting all over this table.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's haunted. You need to take this table out and burn it, Rick Jones. We'll just get rid of it for you. Talia. No. I've never heard carom called straight rail. Thanks for the education. I'm always up for learning new stuff. Well, fortunately, he hasn't broke that out. Does Mikey's 5 go up table? I don't think.
Maybe.
I keep threatening to put a headset on him.
Who, did JD walk by again?
No, he's sitting over there talking to Linda. You had Damien in here earlier. How'd that go?
Good.
Does the guy know what he's talking about? Got one of the highest Fargos in the Pacific Northwest. He might know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he seems like he knows a thing or two. Well, if that 5 doesn't go, he's got a good breakout right here. Joanne, no, these pockets are the same size. They're 4.5-inch pockets. These pockets are the same size as on a 9-foot diamond. Although diamond will offer various pocket sizes for you, but the standard from diamond is 4.5-inch. Called safe.
Yep, I'm just going to bump the 6 out.
I think he's got him hooked from that 10.
Yeah, he's called just to, he's safe, but just a hit. He's kicking the 10.
Okay, good hit. He's got a rail.
Is he going to come down on the 6? Ooh, did it block that pocket for the 6? Man, that's close. That was almost some really sweet speed.
What are they, like in the $3,000 to $4,000 range, something like that? I don't know. Call your local diamond dealer. Well, that was interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, that 10 doesn't block that 6 anymore.
No, but it blocks the 3 that used to go.
Mm-hmm.
What's Mikey gonna create here?
Yeah, you're gonna play the combination, push that 6 over. The 6 is gonna go up that way for a breakout on the 3. For one of his future shots.
Oh, don't leave, Quizzical Pirate. I like getting more in, learning. Give me some more. I like learning new stuff. Ah. I'm following it. Sit.
Whoa, whoa. Ooh, that was close, but he's all right.
Just enough room. And that's all you need. Not anymore.
Just enough is all you need.
Yep.
Anything extra is just wasted.
Yeah. It's overkill. He's got to watch what side he hits here, because if he comes too high on that 8, the 8 could end up in his way. He wants to hit the 8 into the side of the 3, so the 3 goes towards the side pocket, and the 8 maybe goes towards the end rail away from the 10 ball. It'd be even better if he could keep the 8 right there. But I think you want it to spread out a little bit so that you know you have a shot on the 3.
Yeah, the 8 ball likely to go up on the bottom rail or even over by the 10, and yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, 8 balls by the 10, but he just cannot get a roll, can he?
He's making me sweat. He's working so hard out there.
Well, you can shoot the 3 up in the corner. You can shoot the 3 up in the corner.
Yeah.
With some bottom left, try to run into him.
Okay.
Or you could just shoot the 3 in the side and bank the 8.
What does he know about banking?
I don't know, but he's not going to rush into anything here.
Oh no, not Mikey won't rush into anything.
And the winner of the JAMA raffle, ticket number 8950279. BJB, you are a winner.
Oh, Daniel, these are 7-foot diamonds. These are 7-foot diamonds.
Treat Sophia right and buy a raffle ticket.
Sweet.
Oh, give him some love.
He didn't get any
That
love.
is the opposite of love. That is hate. That's not love.
Oh man. Wow. Kick it in the side. They always go inside, Mikey.
Yeah. Oy vey. Love backwards is evil.
Yeah. He's calling safe. I think maybe he might kick the 10 in and try and cover up with the 8. Hitting that from where he's standing the left side of the 8 ball. The 10 is almost dead into the hole. And maybe he can cover him with the 8 ball.
That would be a nice shot if he could do that.
That's what he's going for.
The 8 almost looks dead in the side off the 10.
Sit.
I should have called the 8 instead of calling safe.
Yeah. He called it to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just call 8 in the side even though he's playing safe.
Yeah.
Because that's the direction it's going. Call it.
Yeah, because if it falls, you lose if you don't call it.
Yeah. But he did his job of leaving it tough for his opponent. Left a tough shot in, tough position.
Like Jeffy was saying last night, long to the ball, long to the pocket. Toughest shot in the pool.
Is he going to get
Don't
love?
make the 8. Don't make the 8.
Okay.
He's going to give Mikey a little love.
How did Mike not end up like hooked with the 10 or have the 8
The 15, you mean?
or have the 8 have the 8 bumped up onto the rail where he can't make it?
Yeah, I don't know.
How did that not happen?
Hey, Jim's is back.
All right, Scott with a break. Hey, they didn't all end up over on that side rail this time. He learned his lesson. Don't do that again.
Yeah, don't do that anymore.
This is a nice break. Hey, you're not skipping one of our ads, are you?
No, hell no.
Okay.
I
good.
mean, no. No way. I wouldn't do that.
I would.
I know, you're bad. I was just looking to see the views on that one.
Don't fall out of your chair over there.
Oh, spasm in my rib cage. Stretching the wrong way. All right, Scott.
These are
Just
sitting pretty nice.
pop off the rail or stop right where the 3 is.
Yeah, he wants a little bit of angle on the 5, but not too much. He wants just the right amount to get over for the 4.
Yeah, it's almost right where the 3 ball is. I mean, you
Yeah.
can have the cue ball turn over half a turn from where the 3 ball is. That would be perfect. And you could just center ball over to the side rail where the 4 is. But he's got just a little bit of angle going the wrong way. He may have to, kind of pop this, go to the rail and back out to the 5. All right, this is pretty good. A little bit of bottom, maybe a hint of right to draw to the rail and back up the line at the 8 ball. Straight in.
There you go, to put Scott on the hill. See, it works out so much better when you break them wide open and make a ball.
I guess everybody played well tonight, and I told Ron, I said, I think I put too much pressure on Dan. He seems to play great when I'm not there. Man, I can't have a girl outshoot me. I better get out here, and then he doesn't.
Put too much pressure on him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What is that? I don't read Arabic. All right, Mikey. Ball's down. Looking at the solids to see if he likes them.
Yeah, that's a nice break.
Yeah, see the 14 is what's going to keep him from taking stripes here. It does not pass that 8. Well, it goes the other way. I kind of like, I don't know. Is he shooting the 13 in the side?
Yep, in the side, yep.
Dragging off of it? Nope, just popping out the solids that were in his way there. Cut the 15 in, drag to the rail and back over. Or can he see the 12 to shoot that? No, I don't think he can see the 12. He can see the 14, maybe. But I think you're going to see Mike shoot this 15, whether it's a back cut or to the upper left-hand pocket or to the upper right. It's going to be one of those two. I like shooting it to the right. He could even slide 2 rails up underneath the 10, cutting this ball to the right.
And he doesn't like anybody. He's just going to shoot one of these down here.
Can he see the 12 to shoot it? Or is he shooting the 14? Oh, he can see that 12. His cue ball got away from him there a little bit. He's trying to just slide off for the 14 next, I think.
Hope that 11 goes.
Yeah, and it goes in the side. It looks like just enough room to squeak by there. It's a squeaker.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah, it is. Linda gonna get in his way. His wife can hit his wife with his cue.
We almost did.
Yeah. Nice shot, Mike. There's an echo in here. It's not a very. It must be a really small, deep cavern. Really narrow and deep.
Narrow and deep.
That echo came back up before I was even getting the words out of my mouth. Well, what's he gonna do to get to this 14? Right through there?
Yep, he's showing you what he's gonna do.
Oh, okay. Follow 3 rails.
See, that's nice about Mike. He does his own commentary.
Yeah, we don't have to guess. He's like, this is where I'm gonna go, right through here. Did you see that?
Yeah, let me show you.
You
again.
got that here,
right,
just
yeah,
in case you
right
missed.
here.
Yeah, right there.
He's a visual person. He likes to visualize everything.
Yep. Looks like he's shortening it up with some inside. That is a nice shot,
Yep.
Mike.
Followed that path perfectly.
Sit. There we go. And the 8 looks like it's got just enough room. And if it doesn't, he could follow to the rail and back over to that side rail where he is. Can you get rid of that?
Mm-hmm.
Get in there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was really tight. That was all the room he had. Yeah, that's what I think he should have, when he shot that last ball, go to the side rail and back over and shoot that 8 in the same corner because it was super tight. You know, your opponent's on the hill. Why take the chance? You know, Mike Zimmerman's out there. He's double the player I am. I don't want to second guess him, but right there, I'm sorry, Mikey. Why did you do that? No, he thought the ball went. He went down and looked at it a couple of different times, and he thought he could, that he could get it to roll in. That nice, easy speed, and it didn't happen for him.
Now, can Scott make that 5 past the 8?
No. He may need to draw to the short side. He could bank it. Get on the bank.
Yeah, he could bank it to that bottom right corner if he gets the cue ball down low.
Yeah, and get to the that bottom rail, the short rail, and the 8 hanging in the jaws. Makes it where all you'd have to do is make the ball. Get off of that. Oh.
Hook him, don't hook yourself.
No, he didn't. Does he? I think he may have angle to go to this 5 right here, and from the 5 to the 1, 2, 8. Shoot the 6, 5, bank the 5, come down table for the 1. That is not what his plan is.
It's looking like his plan is to bank his way out.
He's gonna just drop this 1 in the side. Roll off just a little bit for the 2, so that when he rolls down to the end rail, he's not on the side rail for the bank shot. He didn't get down there.
He undercooked it.
Yeah, and trying to miss this this kiss coming back across, you can make that 8 ball.
Kevin Tracy's daughter in the room,
Yeah.
in the chat room. That is.
Is he out there playing somewhere?
Must be. All right, he's called the bank.
Yeah. Mikey says, you're crazy. Or is he kicking it in?
I think he's kicking
He's
it.
kicking it in, and
He's
made it.
Wow.
There you go.
What a kick shot. Nice.
What a way to end it. Show off.
Yeah, way to show. I don't think Mike was impressed, though.
No, not so much. All right, well, that's it for this one. We'll be back up at 7:30 here. Well, we'll be up the whole time, but we'll be back in at 7:30 for the next match.
Yeah, we're Kevin and Sherry Ross with Railbirds. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. See ya.
Bye.